Get English reported on the profi.me safe notes. Safe notes are an instrument. They're a offer of a security of which it's new. It's protected under the Securities Act of 1933, which is an incredibly attractive way for a group to engage in strategic planning, where strategic planning often has some philosophical differences, maybe political differences, policy differences on what direction the practice should go. We have examples where we had physicians looking in two different directions on their existing endoscopy center, surgery center, and looking in two or more different directions on a second endoscopy center in another part of the market, based on natural differences in personality type, based on of which that's a service, that's an offer that we also provide, is personality trait assessments, which is incredibly useful as part of the strategic planning process, is to look at where there are natural differences in personality type and see how those natural differences in personality type vary across individuals, and how much personality type is the reason that a medical group of physicians is not engaging in a transaction, is not engaging in a strategic plan, is not directing itself towards the future, is not directing itself towards the hard work of those who came before. And so a safe note is a tool offered by profi.me, which is a offer of future equity in a defined area of strategic interest for the group, where it may be a surgery center, an endoscopy center. It can be an acute injury clinic. It can be other areas that have regulatory implications, where the effort can be total. The physician effort can be total towards that future equity, based on a activity, such as the negotiation work of recruiting a new physician into the office, which is a very concrete thing that very few physician groups go through the trouble of accruing for, and sometimes isn't done to the same quality, same satisfaction. The decision to recruit a physician into a group is incredibly important, though, and is another area where a safe note can be issued to help reduce some of the tendencies towards inattention quality that you see in socialist markets. There's a lot of physician groups that function on the principles of partnership, principles of equality, and it can be more beneficial to have individuals participate with the safe note, depending on which area, and particularly when going into strategic planning, so that individuals that have an interest in a strategic area are not held back by individuals that lack the interest, that lack the attentiveness or focus on that new opportunity area. And it reduces the ability for a group to still have equal participation among interested individuals, is incredibly useful for reducing some of the conflict. If you look at an orthopedic group, for example, people have incredible differences also based on their scope of practice, where some are incredibly facility oriented in their work, and some are incredibly clinic oriented in their work, and everything in between. And so we offer safe notes as part of the strategic planning process to help get through some of the gridlock. And so you can join at profi.me, as we have some of that Kent English tradition in issuing safe notes.